Hi, Julia. Congratulations on your project. Could you please briefly introduce yourself and your project?
Yeah. Hi, my name is Julia Guzman. I'm currently 16 years old and I started a passion project which is focused on helping underserved children through opportunities like dance and basically uplifting them because there are many children out there who don't get the opportunity to do things, and yeah, that's basically my project.
So, what inspired you to start this project?
What inspired me is that I live in a community where I know a lot of kids and lots of children who cannot dance. They basically don't have the opportunity to do so because of the fee. Like sometimes dancing, especially things like Latin dancing, it requires a lot of money and dedication. And there's so many children out there who cannot have that. So that basically inspired me. I wanted to start something where I can uplift these children through something that I love as well, which is dance. And
What advice would you give someone who is just starting their project now?
a piece of advice I would give someone who is just starting is to do it out of passion and not just because. I know that there are a lot of people who do passion projects, but then it ends up backfiring because it's something that they might not entirely enjoy. And if you want to do a passion project, you should do it out of your own passion and something you enjoy. And yeah, like I did dance, so I decided to do my project on dance, which is something I'm extremely passionate about. And I also care about children a lot, especially the ones who don't get the opportunities to dance. So just do your project out of love and passion.
Okay. Also, as Julia's partner, what are your thoughts on this event that she's partaking in?
I think it's quite fabulous. I think we don't have enough recognition in the dance world for children. I think, like she said, it's coming out of her heart, right? So the intention is pure, and I think it's outstanding what she's doing and what she did, and I can't wait to see what more she can do.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Introduce yourself and your project.
Yeah, hello. Yeah. So my name is Matthew Gu, and my project is called the Early Childhood Fitness and Wellness Project. And the goal of my project is to encourage kids to exercise more and to be more active.
So, how did you first hear of this project?
Oh, so I heard about this project from my family and friend, and I decided that I think I also want to lead a project as well.
What inspired you to start a project?
I think what inspired me to start this project was myself, because I realized that if someone isn't active early on in their childhood, they'll get excluded, or they don't want to participate in physical activity later on. So I realized it's important for someone to start being active from an early age.
Have you encountered any challenges during this project so far?
Oh yeah, my biggest challenge I think right now is finding more volunteers to help me start this project.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon. Could you please introduce yourself?
Oh, my name is Michael Chen. I'm the deputy mayor of the Xinflix.
Can I ask you some questions today?
Yes, please.
Thank you so much. So, why are events such as these so important for our community?
Definitely. This is about our young people, the youth,
Yeah.
and volunteerism is about develop their mind, feel. So I think this is pretty important for them to experience and they move forward. I think that's important.
Through these projects, what changes are you expecting or want to see in the community?
The development of the youth, as they're growing, there's so many things that they have to experience, and it's better for them to get it sooner and later. And today I can see the project they have volunteered, they have different skills, AI, singing and dancing and robotics. So this is combination of all the people.
Hi, good afternoon. Could you start by introducing yourself?
Hi, everybody. I know in front of camera. My name is Yinan, and I'm the youth mentor of CCFOE.
So, why are events like these so important for the community and like the future?
Because right now, I would say youth leadership. Typically, first of all, we need to apply for university applications. But right now it's become rather the potential. It's just start popping up. Everybody knows that leadership is a key feature in the futures. But right now what we do is that we give it opportunity and we give out the space for youth to develop their leadership. And I think that's the key of this project.
Also, what change do you hope to see in the future through these projects?
Will change. Oh, I hope to see more youth come. I hope to see more youth leaders showing up and more people start to demonstrate their leadership rather than just sitting there and watching. Or I hope to see people from afar come to lead it.
Thank you so much. Hi, could you start by introducing yourself?
My name is Gary Wen, so I'm the mentor of this project.
Yeah.
Usually I just talk about this budget plan for the youth project. Yeah.
So why are events like these important for the future and for implementing?
Oh, this is a very great opportunity for the youth people, because as from the start, they can build up their leadership or develop skills, and also they have like the organization skills. I think this is very beneficial for youth. Yeah.
Yeah. And so what kind of like changes 什么改变你想看在
What kind of change? Typically, I think for youth people, they will get some like the difficulties or they have some like the feelings. Don't worry about because this is new, so everybody can learn it. I think they can just learn how to develop it. When they have got to the difficulties or they have the barriers, just keep going.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much for your time.
Oh, you're welcome.
Hello, good afternoon. Could you start by introducing yourself?
好，我是主持人杨毅，也是这个青少年项目的辅导员跟导师之一。我在家中的企业联合会里面呢，一直是一个比较资深的一个会员。然后呢，我们开展这个项目之后呢，非常高兴能有机会帮到这么多的年轻人完成他们的梦想，然后培养他们的能力，提升他们的社会责任感，这我们感到非常的骄傲和荣幸。
Hi, what's your name?
Alan Ho, York Regional Councillor for the City of Markham. And I'm also the chair of Markham's Culture and Economic Development Committee. And first of all, I would like to thank a lot of volunteers. They have devoted their time and energy to help our community. As a matter of fact, I believe that we all have a moral obligation to help each other. And we have also, many opportunities, to do the volunteering in our community. Well, the magical thing about volunteering is we will get back much more than we give. And I find volunteering, enriches our life, in many ways.
Hi, what's your name and your project?
My name's Ethan, and our project is Blades Beyond Barriers.
That's really cool. So what are some challenges that happened throughout this project?
So the initial challenge that we had was that at the beginning, we struggled to find a location to host our project. And instead, we resorted to collaborating with another fencing club in order to gain space.
What would you say were some of the achievements and milestones?
I think our major achievement was we were able to bring 20 to 30 students from our project to the provincial competition at Brock University. And although they didn't do that good, we were able to teach them about what it feels like to be in the fencing competitive environment and gives them an area to show or to determine if they want to do this in the future.
Hi, what's your name and your project?
My name is Eric Tian, and I'm doing the Next Round project, which is a boxing project.
That's really nice. What would you say are some challenges that you went through in this project?
I think a few of the challenges I faced were, first of all, marketing. It was very difficult to reach as much people as possible, and we had to go through a variety of methods to try to figure out how we could reach more people. And then secondarily, I also got injured halfway through, my finger, it broke. So I couldn't do it for a month, and it was very difficult to coordinate with, students and parents about location changes and stuff like that. Also didn't factor in the weather. It got super cold, so we couldn't do it at my original venue. So we had to look into other venues and stuff. So there's a lot of unexpected things that occurred.
Okay, what would you say were some achievements with this project?
I think the biggest achievement for me is to grow and try to solve all my problems that I faced. So for example, all those problems didn't ultimately stop me from finishing this project. And also watching the sense of accomplishment on some students' faces and how they said that they enjoyed the project was very fulfilling to me.
How do you feel about today's event? Are you excited?
Yeah, of course. I already listened to a few of the events. I think they sang like really well, and I'm enjoying it so far.
Hi, so what's your name?
静莲.
Okay, that's great. So how did you figure out about this program?
So I was asked by our chief at the Tianjin Professional Association to be the representative to come here.
That's amazing. So what message do you have for the youth out there?
Because I work in mental health field, so I would say like it's such a joy to see like those young people. They're like coming out to help people, and I think for me, like my vision and mission would be to support and empower the helpers. So in Chinese population, not just the patient, the youth, but also the helpers can be supported and can get the training.